Luxury stopped working as a signal the moment it became broadly available, not in price, but in performance. When anyone can walk off a payment plan into the same boutique as a board member, the message collapses. The logo stops being information. It becomes noise. The quietly wealthy noticed first. They always do. And what replaced it isn't something you can buy in a single afternoon. 9 behaviors. None of them have a price tag. Let's begin. Number 1. Being difficult to impress. There was a time when people gasped, "Oh my goodness, is that a Birkin?" Now, half the room either owns something similar or has seen 17 identical videos on Instagram before breakfast. The interesting person isn't the one showing luxury. It's the one who doesn't react to it. Watch what happens in expensive places. Someone orders the most expensive wine. One guest photographs the bottle. Another immediately Googles the price. And then there's one person who simply continues the conversation. Familiarity is impossible to fake. Nothing says "I've been here before" quite like refusing to audition for amazement. Number 2. Owning time instead of displaying things. Have you noticed how some people love announcing how busy they are? "I'm exhausted." Or, "I've had 3 meetings." Or, "I only slept 4 hours." It's almost competitive. Meanwhile, the highest status person often looks unhurried. Watch people at an airport. One person is running with a sandwich in one hand, coffee in the other, apologizing into 3 different phone calls. Another is sitting quietly by the window, reading, waiting, looking almost suspiciously relaxed. They might board exactly the same flight, but only one of them looks as though time belongs to them. That's the new luxury. Number 3. Leaving things unsaid. This might be the biggest shift of all. Luxury used to be visible. Now, privacy is. Someone buys a holiday home. Another person buys a sports car. Now guess who posts first? Usually the person who hopes the purchase will speak for them. The highest status people often reveal almost nothing. You discover they own 3 companies, 6 months after meeting them. Mostly because somebody else accidentally mentions it. The less they advertise, the more everyone else wonders. But none of these are the signal I notice first. There's one that's even quieter. Stay with me. And before we continue, my book The Modern Woman's Guide to Everyday Elegance is a practical read you can finish in an afternoon. Link below. Number 4. Emotional predictability. Years ago, status often meant being the loudest person in the room. Today, it's becoming the hardest person to unsettle. Someone interrupts them halfway through a sentence. Their joke falls completely flat. They walk into a room and realize everyone else is dressed far more formally. Most people instantly start compensating. They talk faster, laugh louder, explain themselves, or suddenly become strangely fascinated by their own phone. The person with real status barely changes. They finish the conversation at the same pace. They smile exactly the same way. They never look like they're desperately trying to recover. Because emotional stability has become incredibly rare, that quiet emotional consistency has become the new luxury. Number 5. Being impossible to manipulate. Here's the strange part. Luxury brands once sold exclusivity. Now social media sells outrage. Have you noticed what happens online now? Somebody posts an opinion. Within minutes, there are 300 comments. Half the internet is demanding apologies. The other half is demanding explanations. Meanwhile, one person quietly closes the app, walks the dog, has dinner, and sleeps perfectly well. They never joined the performance. That's become incredibly rare. Attention used to be valuable. Today, refusing to compete for attention has become one of the clearest status signals there is. And that leads to something even more interesting. Number 6. They control access to themselves. Here's something I've noticed. Messaging apps have quietly changed the rules. What began as an easy way to stay in touch has become something else entirely. Some people have 3, 4, even 5 different messaging apps. Then come the social media messages, the screenshots, the forwarded screenshots of other screenshots. Someone sends you a work request on Instagram. Another drops it into a family chat. Someone else follows up on WhatsApp because, "I wasn't sure you'd seen it." Apparently, we're all expected to be permanently available, on every platform, at every hour. The highest status people rarely play that game. They decide who gets immediate access to them. They don't let every notification become an emergency. And they certainly don't reward every interruption with instant attention. Because every time someone chooses the platform, the timing, and the urgency for you, they're quietly taking ownership of your attention. The new luxury isn't answering everyone immediately. It's deciding for yourself what deserves an answer at all. Number 7. Having nothing to prove. You've met them. The resume conversationalists. Before dessert, you've learned where they studied, what they earn, how many countries they've visited, and that they're actually very humble. Remarkable. The highest status people often require detective work. You slowly discover extraordinary things about them, because they accidentally leak out, not because they're performing a TED Talk about themselves. The fascinating part? You rarely discover impressive things from them. You discover them from everyone else. Oh, didn't she tell you she owns the company? Really? I assumed you knew. That's how genuine status leaks. Quietly, almost accidentally. Self-advertising creates curiosity for about 30 seconds. Mystery creates it for years. Number 8. The luxury of attention. Today, everyone is multitasking, talking, scrolling, watching the television behind you, checking a smartwatch, replying to messages. Apparently, we're all conducting air traffic control. Meanwhile, someone does something almost shocking. They look directly at you. This one almost feels uncomfortable now. Someone asks how your weekend was, and then interrupts after 8 seconds because they've suddenly remembered a story about themselves. We've become astonishingly bad at listening. The rare person doesn't just wait for their turn. They remember your daughter's exam. They ask whether your mother recovered. They remember your dog's ridiculous name 6 months later. Suddenly you leave the conversation feeling strangely important, not because you impressed them, because they made you feel seen. That's becoming one of the rarest luxuries left. Number 9. Becoming forgettable to the algorithm, but unforgettable to people. Here's the irony. We're living in an age where everyone is trying to become visible, post more, share more, react more, announce more. But the people with the strongest presence often do the opposite. They aren't posting their breakfast. They aren't announcing every promotion. Half the people around them don't even realize how successful they are. They're surprisingly difficult to Google, impossible to predict. They leave you thinking, I wish I'd had another hour with them. Not because they revealed everything, because they revealed just enough. Mystery used to belong to luxury brands. Think about the people you genuinely admire. Odds are, you still don't know everything about them. There's always another layer. That's why you keep coming back. Because they've never mistaken visibility for value. Luxury used to be exclusive. Today, mystery is. Perhaps that's why luxury isn't disappearing. It's simply changing address. It has moved away from handbags and into behavior. When everyone can rent the look, borrow the watch, or finance the car, the only thing left that can't be purchased is the quiet certainty that you don't need to prove you belong. So tell me, which of these new status signals do you notice most often? And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check the links below. As always, stay classy. Manners matters.